felt when, after being told what she can't do for too long, she said, "It's what I'm going to do," before taking matters into her own hands in Wonder Woman. Although we did not experience these things firsthand, we've been inside those story worlds in our imagination. And imagination is one of the most powerful and exciting things about being human. Technically, we were never a Jedi learning about our long-lost parents, or an Amazon using our fighting skills to defend the downtrodden, but we have been there in our imagination. However you make sense of it, we argue in this book that the experience of knowing another's journey is very useful to us in our own lives. In other words, taking in a story has real value. Their story is our story. In her Book Retreat mystery series, author Ellery Adams describes the fictional town of Storyton, where guests stay in Storyton Hall, a book lover's haven where technology is banned and storybooks abound. Jane locked the door to the mystery suite and glanced at the brass key nestled in her palm. Like all of Storyton Hall's guest room keys, its tag was engraved with the image of an open book and the Stewart family motto. Written in Latin, the motto, De nobis fabula narrator, roughly translated to, "Their story is our story." The Storyton motto is our motto for this book. Their story is our story. What it means for us as psychologists is that when we watch a great story unfold, we bind ourselves to the characters. We feel what they feel, and their experiences become our experiences. We are bound by imagination and common humanity. There's no such thing as, "It's only a story." Story is everything. Being on the television screen, being a movie, or being popular doesn't diminish the value of the story. What matters is that the story takes a hold of our imagination, that we bind to it and belong to it in some way. We are stories. Stories are who we are. Thus, this book is about the meaning of fiction in our lives, both what happens in our hearts and minds when we watch or read a story, and what we share with others who have experienced the same stories that we have. From committed fans of franchises like Star Trek or The Hunger Games, or enthusiasts of single stories like The Big Lebowski or the Rocky Horror Picture Show, to the eagerly awaited next book in George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, we explore how we can use beloved characters and stories for growth, exploration, and, of course, pleasure. In short, we explore what we gain from immersing ourselves in the films, TV shows, and books we love, or at least find compelling. Everything we are talking about relates to the psychology of audiences. Whether you consider yourself a fan of a story, or you just loved or appreciated a particular story, this is about you. We are two media psychologists who have spent years investigating the psychology of story, including audience members' psychological reactions to stories, how into stories people get, and the difference it can make in our real lives. Among other things, our research has revealed how being a fan of popular culture is related to overall well-being, and how writing fan fiction can help writers explore the human condition. Throughout the book, we explore the different ways stories affect our lives, and what our connections to a story world and its characters mean to us.